Hey everybody, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I love sharing Disney videos with you guys. I share about how to save money on Disney vacations and how to go to Disney with kids and how to pack for Disney and all kinds of useful stuff like that. But in the midst of all that, I think, I'm just a down to the core Disney addict. I really feel like I'm addicted to Disney. Like, I think about it every day. I want to always be there. I don't know. I love Disney. This is kind of a little checklist or a little test for us to do together to see how big of a Disney addict, for me to share with you guys how big of a Disney addict that I am, and for you guys to test yourselves and see how big of a Disney addict you are. When you know you're a Disney addict, when you never get tired of planning a Disney vacation. I think planning a Disney vacation and getting ready for a Disney vacation is almost as fun as being on the vacation. Just knowing that you're going to get to go and you're getting things together and you're getting your suitcases out, it's just so exciting. And I love going through the process of getting dining reservations and picking our fast passes and like what park we're going to be where on which day and which parks open late this day. Like, I just love that. So if you guys are as crazy about planning a Disney vacation as I am, then you may be a Disney addict. Another way you may be able to tell if you're a Disney addict is if you keep the My Disney Experience app on your phone, even if you're not at Disney, and even if you don't even have a Disney trip planned at that moment, just so you can see that little blue square on your phone that says Disney. I keep it on there all year long, and sometimes I check the wait times for rides, even when I'm not at Disney or I'm not even planning a trip for Disney. I like to just see like, hey, I wonder what the line, how long the wait is for Tower of Terror or for Flight of Passage. Like, just weirdly want to know what the wait time is, even when I'm not there. So that seems kind of strange to me. Even worse, my dad does this. He actually checks the weather like continually in Orlando when he's here at home in Kentucky. Like, I don't know why, but he does. So if that's you guys, then you may be addicted to Disney. Another way you may know that you're a Disney addict is if you're already kind of planning your next Disney trip in your mind before you even gotten home from the Disney trip that you're on right now. We'll be on vacation to Disney and I'll be thinking like, yeah, next time I want to eat here, and the next year we're going to do this and we're going to do this, and like in your brain, you're thinking, I got to get home so I can start making plans for my next Disney vacation. Another way you know you're a Disney addict is if you skip other trips and vacations just so you make sure that you've got enough money to be able to go to Disney. I don't want to give up a Disney trip. So if somebody says, hey, let's go to the beach for a week, I'm like, no, I can't. I've got to save my money so I can go to Disney in May. Like, that's just kind of how my brain thinks. And also with home projects, like all money in my mind is like converted to Disney money, because I think, well, I could get all of my kitchen cabinets like professionally painted white like I want them to be, or I could keep that money and put it towards Disney. Like, I sit there and like weigh out how bad I want something else versus how bad I want to go to Disney, and pretty much always Disney wins out. It makes it sound like my house is falling apart, but you know what I mean, like those unnecessary improvements you may want to do to your house or your car or whatever. Like, I always think in terms of Disney, like, is this going to keep me from going to Disney? Because if it is and I don't absolutely need it, then I'm not going to do it. I don't need white cabinets. I can deal with the ones I've got because I'd rather go to Disney. Another way you know you're a Disney addict is if you have like the authentic official park music on your phone or a CD somewhere. I keep on my phone, and the girls have on their iPods like a couple of the official Disney albums. We've got the official album for Animal Kingdom. We've got the Wishes soundtrack, which I actually bought. It's an MP3 I bought from Amazon because I love Wishes. I love Wishes. I miss it. It was the nighttime fireworks show at Magic Kingdom. They just recently stopped it, I believe, year before last, and they changed it. They changed the show. I mean, they still have a nighttime fireworks show, but I really love Wishes, and I love that theme song, so I bought the download for that. So we all have that on our phones and iPods. Just tons of official music from the parks. You can buy those CDs at Disney. You can buy them on Amazon, different places. So we have a lot of that music, and the girls listen to it at bedtime, or I'll listen to it sometimes when I'm just kind of cleaning or whatever, just to put me in the spirit. Another thing I do, which this is not on my list, but I forgot, is if you go to YouTube, and type in Resort TV, there's actually a YouTube channel that publishes, like posts the actual in-room TV from a Disney resort. So like if you've stayed on Disney property, they've got that information channel where it's like got the screen with the little castle and it plays Disney music and it'll tell you the park hours and the weather for the day. I will turn that on a lot of times just to keep on in the background when I'm in the office or something, just to hear that music and kind of see that screen. because it reminds me of being on vacation. So that's another way to know you're a Disney addict. Another way to know if you're addicted to Disney is if you continuously watch your old Disney home movies or other people's like YouTube vlogs or something just to get that same feeling. My girls and I do this a lot. We take a lot of video while we're on vacation, and I take it with I want to take it because I want to get memories of the kids, but I also like to film a lot because I know that my girls and I really like watching back those videos, especially if we're going to Disney again. Like, we like to watch them to get all amped up and get excited all over again. But then also, if I'm homesick for Disney, it's a really fun thing to do, to kind of sit back and watch those movies of like us at Magic Kingdom or the kids riding, you know, Tower of Terror or whatever. It's a really fun way to think back about those memories and get excited about your next trip to Disney. I even like to go back and watch my own Disney videos, like videos that I make for you guys. I'll watch one that I know that I filmed like the day we left, or like the girls' car bags, to see what I put in the car for them. Like, I get so excited watching those videos over again. And it really gets me all amped up and excited and helps to feed into my Disney addiction. Another way you know you're a Disney addict is if you have at least one or more pet or a child named after a Disney character. Now, I didn't name my girls after Disney characters, but our dog, which you guys have seen, Loki, his name is Loki Jack Sparrow. So got Loki in there from the Avengers and Jack Sparrow because, you know, Jack Sparrow. So all three of his names are Disney names thanks to me, and I love being able to know that my dog has all Disney names. So do you have a kid or a pet or both named after Disney characters? Because if you do, you're probably a Disney addict. The last way I have for you guys to know if you're addicted to Disney or not is, do you have hidden Mickeys around your house? I have a couple pieces of art. I actually even used to have a spoon rest that I made at one of those paint your own pottery places. But I put hidden Mickeys in my home decor whenever possible. Now, I've made a couple of my art prints. My laundry room print I made off PicMonkey, and I just printed it off and framed it. I have an art piece in here that's got a Mickey kind of hidden in it. So I love putting little hidden Mickeys here and there throughout my home, just as kind of a little secret. I know they're there. They may not necessarily be obvious and like be overly Disney, but they're there. And it's just a really fun way to keep the Disney magic in your life. Those are my ways to know if you're addicted to Disney. How many of these things did you guys do? Like, do you do all these things? Do you do none of these things and I'm just crazy? Let me know. I really want to compare notes here to see if you guys are on the same page as I am with being addicted to Disney. I think about it every day. I wish I could go more than once a year. I really, really do, because it's a long year once you get back from your trip waiting for the next one. So if I could even go twice a year on a regular basis, that would make my life so much more exciting and so much better. But I just thought this would be a really fun video to make for you guys, to kind of share some of the things that I think about Disney and the ways that I feel about Disney and how Disney impacts my everyday life. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you check out the description box. I have my Disney playlist for you guys linked. It's got every single Disney video in it I've ever made. So like planning tips and how to save money on vacation to Disney and how to go to Disney with kids, like tons of Disney videos in that playlist. So make sure you check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell next to it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you want to see 2 of my older videos, you can click the links right here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, and you definitely should, you can click right here. I upload every single week. I have some links in the description box for some of my favorite stores and products, as well as my P.O. Box address. Check out those links if you're interested in those, and I will see you guys in the next video.